gonna do it. I'm gonna trade my clerk for a Rockstar dame. Might even get my brother to change his game. Cause we all just wanna work with title rock stars and sell some hilltop houses closing 15 more. The cities come easy and the closings go quick. We'll all stay busy cause we just don't quit.
Welcome to another edition of the Rockstars podcast, live from the Rockstar Vault. We are here. I always start with my co-host. I think it's a proper thing to do.
That's fine.
I kind of want to go like this, but I go like that. Nicole Malcolm, what's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
How's today going?
Today is fabulous.
Yeah?
Fabulous.
Okay. Should I just cut to the guest or should we keep going with you?
No, cut to the guest.
Okay.
What were you
We are here with another rock star in the industry. She is Miss Madeline Jones with the Berkshire Hathaway Group out in Newtown, Pennsylvania.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to tell you guys, you can't smell her, but she smells great. And there's a reason I'm saying that. We'll get into that story.
Okay.
We'll get into that story. It's influenced my daily life.
Has
So,
it?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
glad.
should we do it now, actually, maybe?
I mean,
Yeah.
you might.
It might make
I'm,
some
I'm
sense.
curious.
Yeah.
So we had breakfast, brunch,
Yeah.
lunch. Is that Pat's Colonial Kitchen? What's that? Where do we have it at?
Is that where we went?
I don't know. What's the place next to the, it's, what's it called?
The thing.
What the heck?
You know, the thing.
I don't know
go
the
to
name of the
Pat.
restaurant. The Newtown on State Street next to Duck Sauce.
That's Pat's.
Pat's. Okay. I don't know Newtown as well as you
I
do.
just didn't remember going
It
there.
didn't click. Thank you. It was so
We
memorable.
went to
you didn't
Flourish.
remember.
I had Starbucks.
Yeah, but we also had Pat's.
All right. Sorry.
So we were having a lovely breakfast out on this beautiful deck. It overlooks State Street in historic Bucks County, Newtown, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And Madeline was telling me about the proper ways to wear cologne or perfume. And I'll let you finish that.
See, I don't know the proper way. So
Well, but you
what
told me
happened?
through the story.
Yes. What happened is I would notice people when they smell good. You greet someone, give them a hug, and then and I'm like, oh, you smell good. And I started noticing that people weren't saying that to me. And I was upset about it. And I thought, maybe I don't smell good. So telling my friend Chris, who is a very much of a like cologne perfume like connoisseur.
Aficionado.
Yeah. It's like little buckets of the little, testers and stuff.
Are you a big perfume person?
I like perfume.
You have a lot of different bottles?
Yeah, but I only wear one.
Okay.
Creed. I love Creed.
Creed.
You don't change
So
it.
good. I haven't changed for a couple years.
Okay. Just curious.
Well, Chris told me that I was spraying like one or two. And he goes, you might as well take your perfume and go like this over the toilet and just dump it down.
Yeah.
He
So
said it
one
has
or
to be
two
more than two.
Completely inadequate.
100%.
Yeah.
He said, but it depends on how much oil it has and all this stuff. So I was like, all right, either I need to switch the perfume or put on more sprays. And he goes, it's 10. You need 10.
That was the bomb. 10.
I said, no way.
10.
He said 10?
Yeah.
10.
That's a lot.
10. Maybe it was 7 to 10, but
Do
10
3.
stood out in my mind.
I do-
Exactly.
Actually, 2. I do. No, I do. I do 2. 3. I do 1 on my wrist, 1 on each side.
But at 10, but also tell her where.
That's a lot.
Oh, I don't remember where he
The
told
hair.
it. Well, that's what I do now, which is
The
why you
hair?
smelled it.
Yeah.
Probably. Yes. So I just go over the top of my head so it falls on my head. I don't spray my hair. Like I just missed it, so I'm standing under it. And then I do one here and one here.
stays
And
in
people
the
smell
hair.
it now.
So
stays
you're
in the
told
hair.
you smell good now.
Mm-hmm. He said, he said I smelled good today, but probably just because
No, I thought
of
you
that.
smelled good.
All right. Well, I'll choose to believe that. Thank you.
It's a good thing you can't see what else I'm thinking of.
I'm leaving.
But no, isn't that amazing? 10 sprays.
It wasn't 10. It's not. I don't do 10.
So
He
I
said
did
10.
After this conversation, I went home the next day, and I did 10 sprays, and I sprayed it in my hair. And my wife's like, she said, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, my friend Madeline, she's like, that
No.
is way too many sprays, man.
That's what I told my friend Chris. I go, I don't want, when someone walks in the room and you can like taste it.
Yeah.
It's so much.
But
I
it's
don't
not
want
the
that.
first person. See, my wife lives with me, and she would smell me immediately.
Yeah.
So the key isn't the first person; it's the person 3 hours later,
Yeah.
right? That's the name of the game.
So later that day, what happened? Did other people?
You know what's funny? I stopped taking, like, she made me, like, I felt in my mind, I'm like, do I smell too strong?
Did you take a shower?
I took the shirt off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, took the shirt off. But I still do like 7. When she's, like, when I'm not going to see her, like today, I put it in my hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I smell it?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very subtle. It's good.
Yeah, it's lasted.
clean.
It started like at 9 a.m. So
All right.
it's
What do you
lasted.
wear?
So it's interesting. I was in Florida and I went to this outlet, these outlets near my in-laws, and I always change. I've noticed that. Like, I can't get one. It was like a Jean-Paul Gaultier, then it was a Drakkar, then it was
Drakkar.
Yeah, remember Drakkar? Like back in the day?
1989,
You're gonna
yeah.
give flashbacks.
Yeah, like a
Drakkar.
Dolce, Drakkar, Jean-Paul Gaultier. What else have I done? Gucci. I did another one. What's another? Yves Saint Laurent. That one was good. Yves Saint Laurent.
They
was
have
really
different
good.
oils in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
the
some-
base, right? It's the base. It's like
Some need more sprays than others.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that when I go to shop for my wife, and these perfumologists come at you, which they're not. They're just someone who got a side gig and just want to spray you. But I'm like, yeah, I'll try it, and I'm like, and I can't. So I'll just end up buying all this stuff. But the funniest thing, well, I shouldn't say funny, and luckily my wife won't watch this, is that I still can't get her perfume right. Right? So, like, I live with her. You think I would just look at it. And every time I'm like, oh, yeah. And she's like, hey, I have this. Or that's the one I didn't like. And I'm like, holy crap. So I stopped buying that.
Write it down. Put it in your notes or
You know
something
what
on
else
your
I
phone.
stopped buying?
No.
You ever see how Steven Singer did the gold roses? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. It's a city thing. But, like, he would do a different colored dipped gold rose, right?
Oh, okay.
So when we first started dating, I was like, I'm going to buy her the gold rose every year. And like 7 years in, she's like, I got to tell you something.
Oh, jeez.
She's like, I really don't care for the gold rose. I was like, because I was like, on our 50th, you'd have a bouquet. She's like, yeah, that's exactly what I want, you ding dog. Like,
As a thought.
yeah, it was. I failed on that. I failed on Swarovski. Like, I didn't realize that, like, it's just BS for people that just really want diamonds, right?
I have some of that stuff.
Yeah,
from
do you
people,
like it? No, I didn't know. But they're all over the place. So I just assumed she'd like it.
Yeah,
So she
how
said,
do you know?
stop buying Swarovski, buy
You know
the
what
real
they
thing.
say about assuming, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't work out.
Yeah.
My assumptions really rarely ever work. That's true. That's a good point. I never thought about that. Anyway, more about you.
I like this conversation.
So tell us all about you. Where are you from? Where did you grow
I
up?
grew up in Yardley, went to Pennsbury.
So you are Bucks County through and through.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then high school would have been Pennsbury High School?
I went to Pennsbury. Yeah,
What was Pennsbury High School like then?
back in the day.
Yeah.
It was, so they didn't have it where, I don't know how to describe it.
East and West.
There was only one high school.
Uh-huh.
And
So they had an East and West just like Council Rock.
Yes.
it's like
Okay.
But
north and south
It was
here,
North and south.
and
back
then
then.
North
east and
south.
west.
Right.
They had elementary schools in Yardley, and all the kind of kids from on that side of Route 1 went to those schools. Every one of those kids went to Penwood for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Every one of those kids then went to a whatever you call it, junior high, 9th and 10 school, which was Charles Bame. And then everybody met together at the high school for 11 and 12. So you met new people in 11th grade.
That's
you never,
cool. That's
unless
kinda cool.
sports, you might know them from.
Were you athletic? Is that your thing?
I swam.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What was your stroke?
When I was younger, it was breaststroke. Then when I was in high school, it was backstroke. I was an
Okay.
IMer.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Collegiate? Anything?
I swam in college.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
what college did you go to?
IUP.
There you go.
And for people who are IU what? Indiana
Local people
University
know.
of Pennsylvania. It's a
Local
state
people
school.
know it. Yeah. Local people know it. Yeah.
I narrowed it down to IUP, Ithaca, and Syracuse. And I
wow.
didn't want to be D1.
Yeah.
I really liked all three of them. But
So you were like hardcore swimmer.
yeah, till college.
I mean, if it was in your decision. then-
Yes, it was in my decision.
Yeah.
Totally.
So what's
I don't
life?
swim anymore, though.
No, but
Just
so
funny.
So there are sports, but then there's swim, and swim is like a whole nother level of discipline, right?
Yeah, it's
So what
really
time are
time
you up?
consuming.
What time are you up in the morning?
If I went to morning practice, it would be
Yeah.
like 5
5
to
a.m.
7.
in college.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2 days in
Buzzkill?
college. In college, you had to swim 3 mornings and 5 nights. or afternoons.
Wow.
So in the morning, like Monday rolls around, you're like, forget it, I'm not getting up. And
Yeah.
you hit, you set the alarm maybe, but you don't get up.
Yeah.
Then you have to go either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You got to pick. There's 3 days, right?
Yeah.
If you blow it off on Tuesday, now you got to get up three
It's not
mornings in a
good.
row. No, that was torture.
So that lasted how long?
A year.
A year.
A year. Well, that's not why.
Uh-oh.
I hated my coach.
Do you want
that's a problem.
to use this as a...
No,
No, okay.
not really.
You can walk out
Thank
here
you.
feeling
I feel like it would be a good therapy lesson. Like a good, yeah, it might be. Maybe next time.
Maybe
we'll see.
next time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You never know.
No one wants to hear that.
Everyone wants to hear that.
We'll see. Maybe. I'm not saying no forever.
She's not saying no. You know how hard it's been to get her on this podcast? No, I'm kidding.
No, what happened the last time?
I don't know.
You canceled on me. I didn't
we
cancel.
can't- Yeah, I know. It's my fault.
All right. I appreciate you taking responsibility.
I always take
I
responsibility.
know, you actually do. You're
So
the best.
what was the dynamic? You had siblings.
I had a sister, have
Have
a
a
sister.
sister, yeah. You're older, younger.
She's 3.5 years younger than I am.
You guys like each other now?
Yeah.
Did you like each other then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You know what's weird? My sister and I was old enough to where she was annoying when I was a kid. I didn't want her tagging along. But then I got to go, I started driving, and then now I'm older to the point where I can leave. And I kind of left her and back there with my parents, which I feel bad about. And then she went to private school, and so she spent a ton of time there, was there super late. I was swimming, and I would get home, hibernate in my room, and we were like kind of ships in the night passing, And then I went to college, and then when I was going out of college, she went into college. So we kind of just...
You missed each other, but it
Yeah.
probably ended up being okay.
As adults, it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
She's in Delaware, so I don't see her
nice.
as much as
Where
I'd
in
like
Delaware?
to. She's in Wilmington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She likes it?
Yeah.
Good.
I think she does.
Yeah. It's funny, like, I got a newfound appreciation for Delaware with the beaches.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
I never really understood it, but it's a totally different experience.
Is it?
Like very,
I hear really good things
no,
about
in a good
down
way.
there.
Delaware beaches are very different from
Like how?
Jersey. It's a little, I don't want to say cleaner. Maybe I do want to say cleaner. Maybe it's a little,
I don't want to say cleaner, but I'm going to say it.
it's cleaner. It's more spread out. I mean, people vacation there, but it's not like major tourism vacationing. So I think
Less
you
crowded.
Yeah, and you have good restaurants, you have shopping, so it's cool. It's very different vibe.
I'm going to say Dewey Beach.
Dewey,
Rehoboth.
Bethany, Rehoboth.
I heard
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I've
They're
heard
all
good
very
things
nice.
about that.
Yeah, they're all. I definitely look at Delaware differently. So you really want to know my first impression of Delaware? Like,
Wayne's
not-
World.
You got it.
I hear
You
Delaware.
stole
I
Is that
think
what it
Wayne's
was?
World.
Yes. You remember that?
Yeah, but I know that's where they were.
Yeah, he's going through all the different states on camera. He's like, and hi, I'm in Delaware. It's just gross.
And he stops.
He stops.
Oh,
And
I
he-
remember
like,
that.
say,
What's in
like, there's nothing in
Delaware?
That's hilarious.
Literally. That's so funny how you knew that.
She got it right.
So are you a music person?
Like, do I play music?
No, like were you like into music growing up?
Yeah,
Like
I
I
like
get
music.
because you're very chill. You're just a very like every time we talk, you're like, hey, how are you? Yeah, how's everything?
Yeah,
like,
I'm not animated like you are.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
But like, is it like were you? I don't want to say this without offending you.
Just say it.
It's not like a Woodstock vibe, but it's like a very
What? No.
like a,
Chill.
no, yeah,
Zen.
but like a
I did go to the second Woodstock.
yeah.
Though. I
But
hated it.
are you like what's your music?
I like. Well, it depends on the year. I would say, 9th, 10th, 10th grade,
Yeah.
like new wave stuff, like The Cure.
Uh-huh.
Totally love
Yeah.
them. Depeche Mode,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
New Order. Yeah, but then when I got to high school, like 11, 12, I was listening to more like 70s classic
Yeah.
rock stuff.
Yeah. I could see you do it. Okay.
So
right.
like
Rod
CSNY, not
No?
particularly. Like Led Zeppelin
Yeah.
and Pink Floyd and
Yeah. Guitar heavy
Journey.
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting it now. You a tie-dye person?
No. That's why when you said Woodstock, that gives me like
That was the opposite.
deadhead.
You
I'm
have
not. I don't like the
you
Grateful
have a
Dead.
very proper name though. Like when I remember before I met you and I heard your name, I was thinking of like the Devil Wears Prada or like Publishers or British or that's like Madeline.
I mean, I
Jones.
didn't name myself.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like that's what I. You kept it.
Most do, don't they?
She have a choice, Chad.
Some people don't keep it. I just watched the Motley Crue that movie on Netflix. His real name wasn't Nikki Sixx. His name was something else. Some other Frank.
A rock star.
I'm just saying, you don't have to keep the name. But regardless, when I heard Madeline Jones, that's what I'm like. Oh, Madeline Jones. Like, yeah. You never got that from anyone?
No.
Really?
No. Maybe they think it and they don't say it.
What's
I
your
don't know.
sister's name?
Guess.
Well, if you're Madeline, what else is a proper name?
I have no idea.
What else would be like a proper name?
Lillian?
You're not going to. That's impressive, but no.
No.
It starts with an L, though.
Starts with an L.
Yeah.
Liliana?
No.
Leslie.
Leslie. Yeah, that's not as there. But like Madeline is.
Madeline, my great grandmother's name was Magdalena,
Oh,
and they
okay.
named me after her.
You know what the Magdalene.
Supposedly.
Yeah. I think Madeline's a little more.
Yeah, I think they took out the G thing. That's like, that's a little bit. What is that? It's like old lady. I don't know.
What did mom and dad do growing up? What was the dynamic at home?
When I was a kid, what did I
Yeah.
do? My mom was a stay-at-home mom
Uh-huh.
for as long as I can remember, like till 7th grade. Then she went into real estate. How funny is that? She went into real estate and then became a teacher after that, and I did the opposite.
She was a real estate, then a teacher, and then you were a teacher, then a real
because she was a realtor in the 80s when interest rates went up to like 16, 18 or
Wow.
whatever it was. And my dad, I think, was like, you're sticking me on nights and weekends with these two knuckleheads. And no. So she went back to school, got her master's, and then got a teaching job. When I went to leave teaching, go into real estate, my mom was like, are you nuts? What happens when interest rates go up to 16 again? What are you going to do then? And she's like, you got summers off, 401k, health and benefits, like paycheck every 2 weeks. And my dad, who was 100% commission, he sold industrial truck equipment his whole life. Well, my whole life. And he was there like behind her going like, do it. So he's like, do it now while you're young. And I'm like, am I young? Okay. I mean, I switched my career when I was in my 40s.
What did you teach?
I taught middle school science,
Middle
7th
school.
and 8th graders.
Oh, Lord.
Everyone does that.
Middle school science, that biology.
But that's my reaction to people when they say they teach kindergarten. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
You know?
Totally. Oh, God. I would take middle school science any day over that.
middle schoolers are like impressionable enough to where they'll still respect and listen to you if you can like, earn that. And to where they're like independent enough to still do their own thing. And,
Right.
they're not going to sneeze on you and like, you don't have to wipe their nose and
Yeah.
aren't going to cry. Well, like not like a kindergartner would.
Yeah, that's true. They would, yeah. Did you do
I liked
experiments?
it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what? Like so the vinegar volcano is probably like too amateur, right? Did you like cut open frogs and do any of that stuff?
No, because
Well, that's what they did.
we didn't have like a legit lab in the middle school where
Yeah.
I was, so that was like preserved for high school.
So they cut open the
lab.
frogs in the back.
I did like physics stuff.
Oh, all right.
We
Yeah.
built like a Rube Goldberg machine.
What the heck is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Rube Goldberg was the name of a guy.
Yeah, Rube Goldberg.
Rube is his name.
See, they're like, we are not that smart.
He was a cartoonist for the New Yorker, and he made how like a mousetrap would be like this thing triggers that thing to happen, and then that thing triggers that thing to happen, and that's what a Rube Goldberg is.
Yeah.
But it was like a complicated task to get to an easy thing you could just do yourself, like turn off a light or pour something in a cup or whatever.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. So they learned like levers, pulleys, inclined planes, and things like that, and then they had to build one
Yeah.
from scratch in class. Like I want to see it happening here in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
feel
fun.
like you would lay down the law if they didn't.
I was like pretty chill, I think,
Yeah.
but on the first day, I think I was pretty strict, where I set the tone, like don't mess around.
Did you make anyone cry? I made a teacher cry.
I don't
once.
think so. You made a teacher cry.
Yeah. She was verbally bullying a friend.
Oh,
And it was
she
like,
probably deserved it then.
yeah, she deserved it. I think I was like a third or fourth grade. And my parents were like, how'd you make the teacher cry? I was like, because she was wrong. I was like, oh, well, what are you going to do? You know.
But she was wrong in it. Like,
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, but
you-
I think maybe
teachers are.
she realized when I was doing it. I think in that
She
moment
realized
she's
she
like,
was wrong.
yeah, like you could see like in her eyes.
What did you say? Why'd she cry?
I just said like
You weren't like, you're wrong.
Well, no, I wasn't that articulate.
Insult her?
No, what I said to her like, please stop, like something along the lines of please stop picking on him. Like
That's
I think
it?
it's something, but you know, I'm sure I didn't say. I can't remember.
Okay, fair.
exactly.
You were
Yeah.
in third grade.
Yeah. What's that?
She was probably hormonal.
Yeah, it was one of these things where it's like you're like, why do you keep picking on him? Like that kind of a thing. And you could like, I remember her like the process going through her mind where she's like,
Oh my God.
Only you, Chad.
you know, what
Kids
you gonna
are.
do?
Kids
Yeah.
can be mean.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
deserved that. I think
She
I wasn't
did.
there, but
So
sounds like it.
let's talk about education. Why did
Okay.
you get into education? I want to touch on this. I want to get your views on education.
Why did I get into it? You
This
want
is
the
important.
truth? All right. Well,
Yeah.
the truth is that I was a communications major. I was trying to get a job doing that. I really liked editing and TV production. That was like what
That's
I thought I was going to do.
Jones-esque, by the
What?
way.
TV production?
No, like the editor. You could have taken over
Oh.
Vogue, but go ahead next. Sorry.
Oh, well, if I had pursued it, maybe. Now, who knows, right? You don't know.
This is Madeline Jones, the editor of Vogue.
Actually, I did go to school with someone who was an editor-in-chief of
Right?
something like
Oh,
that.
that's cool.
I forget the name of the magazine. But, yeah, it was hard to get a job. I did a really cool internship at Channel 6 in
Oh, cool.
Philly.
Oh, that's neat.
I liked that a lot. But, like,
everybody
everybody
cool?
who worked there was, like, that was, like, their 10th
Were you on the news desk?
year.
Wow.
I did news desk at Channel 17 before when they opened up their new thing.
That's cool. That's where you like scoop them. Like they have.
Like,
to,
have
dig
you
up
ever
stories.
heard those police scanners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, like I'm like, what? I can't listen. I don't know
Wait,
what
do
they're.
people do that the whole day? That's all they do.
I was supposed to like write down what was going on,
Oh, Lord.
and like, so they could go chase the news, find out where it was. They didn't have internet, so it was like maps. I don't know what the heck is going
MapQuest.
on. Like I'm like, where's the street? I don't know, Philly streets.
Oh my
Not
God.
from there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Did
So
you meet any cool personalities?
Lisa Thomas Laurie.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Rick Williams.
Yeah.
I was on a TV show with Rick
Yeah.
Williams during my
Oh.
internship. It's called Fast Forward 93.
He's got a great voice. It's like, oh, I'm Rick
Yes.
Williams. I was like,
He
that's,
does.
It's like,
He was fun. That was scary.
yeah. That's fun,
But
though.
a cool experience.
That's
My first
cool.
day,
Yeah.
I forget what division it was, but she's like, do you want to be on this show? And I'm like, no. Yes. It's my internship. I have to say yes to everything. So I did it. It was fun.
Yeah.
So I like that stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just hard breaking in. This Philadelphia is like the 5th largest market in the country.
wow.
So like if I wanted to do that for a living, I think I would have had to move to, I don't know,
Yeah. Des Moines,
imagining
Iowa, or-
exactly.
Yeah.
Let's say Iowa. So I didn't do that, and then I was like,
The cows are coming out today.
yeah, the smallest market. In
This is Madeline Jones. Your name
Like
is
that.
perfect for everything. But God,
I
sorry.
appreciate that. I'm gonna just bring you with me to like market
Isn't it
myself.
though? Like Madeline Jones fits a lot of things. But God, sorry. Yeah.
I
Just does.
I was coaching
Yeah.
swimming at the time, swim team, and then my mom said, I was trying to figure out what to do. She goes, you like coaching? Maybe you want to that's kind of teaching. Maybe you should go to teaching. And I remember when I was going to IUP, I was undecided at the time. And they suggested I be a teacher then. And I was 18 and I go, I hate kids.
Yeah.
And so, but as like 5-6 years later, I was like, oh, maybe I should do that. So I went back to school, went to Holy Family in Newtown.
Uh-huh.
It's easy right there.
Yeah.
And got my master's in teaching.
So how does that go? Do you get it when you tell me about some of your experiences? Are there any funny stories like student teaching or teaching
Oh,
or
student teaching was rough.
brutal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4th grade boys can be really mean. I didn't watch South Park, but apparently South Park,
Do I look like a South
Okay.
Park person?
You know a
look
lot of, like, culture- you know
look
a lot of, like-
sophisticated, and I look like Cartman from South Park. No,
no, you guys seem like you knew a lot of like movies and
Yeah,
TV
yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah.
What's the kid says, okay?
Yeah.
So you knew it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that mean? I didn't. But some of my students were saying that to me.
Oh.
And they all thought it was funny, and I didn't know what it was.
It's just, okay is just
Like, it was like,
okay.
basically, F you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a not a nice way to say
I
that.
do get that text sometimes from my kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it means that anymore.
Oh,
Like, it's
she
just-
gonna be pissed now. She's gonna
Okay. It's like,
don't okay me.
what's worse, MK or the text where you get K, just the
K.
letter?
I don't
okay.
like that either.
Yeah.
Why do people say KK instead of OK? They just don't want to hit. They don't want to move their
Sometimes
finger.
it's just the
An accident.
button. Dude, voice text is horrible, by the way.
I'm bad at
It
that.
screws up.
It's funny, though.
everything.
It does.
I send it and I'm like, ooh.
So I
Whoops.
was on a text with her and a realtor. Was it last week? I'm gonna say I don't care. The realtor Gianna, a friend, and we're doing an event together. Yeah. And and I had to Venmo her, and I was like, okay, and I wrote in there, it was a voice text, and it said, okay, you've been paid. What do you think I wrote?
Oh, I don't know.
You've been laid.
Did she think it was funny?
Yeah, she thought it was funny, but I was
It
like,
is.
Jesus Christ, this stuff can get you into trouble.
But
Yeah.
it types it. You can see it before you hit send.
Apparently,
He didn't look. He just
Oh, I do that all the time, though.
hit send.
Not like that, but it'll think I say Nottingham instead of not something else. I'm like, what?
I
didn't say that.
It can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah,
can.
you gotta
Have you ever
edit.
used it for voicemail? Or not voicemail, for email?
No.
Oh, I use it for email.
No, I'd really send some weird stuff if I did that.
Oh my God. So you get into this teaching thing.
Mm-hmm.
You had your encounters. How long you do teaching for?
18 years
Okay.
at the school I was in, Princeton.
Yeah. And
Yeah, long
ultimately
time.
one day you were like, I've had enough of this. Bleep.
I kind of, there's a lot to why I left, but I think my first principal was awesome. I loved her. And as soon as she was retiring, I cried. I cried actually 2 times, 2 bosses left. Cried in real estate too when
Really?
Jeff McDonnell left, yeah.
Wow.
Like just the best support, you know?
Do you think people would cry over you?
Do you think people, yes,
You're a
people
boss.
cry over.
What do you mean?
yeah.
What do you mean? Crying
What do you mean?
over
What do
me?
I mean?
If
She
you
said
quit-
people cry when they left. Do you think people would cry if you left?
If I left,
Yeah, you run a company, don't you?
I would hope so.
I'm just asking.
They would cry if you left too.
Yeah, you think so, me?
Yeah,
Okay, well, I feel good now about myself. Thank you, Madeline Jones.
you're welcome.
Therapist as well, yeah. Okay.
Anytime.
I'm going to keep saying the name. I love it, Madeline Jones. Like,
I didn't know you felt that way about my name. But, okay.
He's gonna be saying it in his sleep. His wife's gonna be like,
I
"Who's
better
Madeline?"
not. That would not
That
be
would
good.
not be good. No, please don't do that. So like over the course of being there, I think every time I had a new principal, which was I think 5 of them,
Oh, yeah.
I would go on interviews to other places
Really?
and try to leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like come down to somebody, me and someone internal, and they would give it to them or
Yeah.
whatever. So they say.
Yeah.
And so then in all my infinite wisdom, I'm like, oh, let me get my doctorate. Because, I don't know, I just wanted to be able to
So
have
you're
that.
telling me I've been calling
I'm
you
not a
right.
doctor because I didn't finish the degree.
Okay. Got it.
Otherwise, I would demand,
You
the
demand it.
doctorship.
Can I
would
blow
say-
your mind?
Okay.
I have a doctorate.
You do? That's amazing.
Yeah. I have a
Congrats.
doctorate.
We should. Oh,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
use
call
it.
you.
For what?
I'm calling you a doctor. Exactly. Well, like I'm not gonna. Wouldn't have used mine either
Dr.
because
Chad.
ultimately
Yeah.
I left teaching anyway.
I only use it. I
What's
teach
it in?
Pharmacy. I have a doctorate in pharmacy.
What?
Because that degree was, when I was in pharmacy school, that was the requirement to graduate. So you
Yeah.
had to do the extra. So I have a doctorate, but I taught, and I still teach online to pharmacology students, to nursing
Oh
students.
no way.
So I make them use it. Yeah, doctor!
That's so cool.
But they're the only ones.
I love that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, so I did do that. Painful.
Why'd you
one.
not? Why'd you?
Why'd I bounce?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I think I feel better in this environment. It fits my personality better.
But something you had to have decided like ultimately.
Well, I
you were
went, I did my episode, but obviously you didn't watch it, so I'll fill you in.
like, then
No, but
that
long
one.
story short, it was a family business. And I just generally,
Okay.
and I still own it. I still operate it, but I fell in love with real estate and finance. And I kind of think it kind of fits my bill a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like this for you, yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
But you could probably do a lot of things.
I would love to be a professional podcaster.
You could do that.
I would love it.
Don't you think you could do that?
You would be so good at it.
Maybe that's it.
Professional.
Honey, I'm quitting
You could do both.
I'm going to be a professional podcaster.
You're like,
Don't give me that look.
You're
I feel
like
like you're
like
engulfing your father right now.
no, you know what I was thinking about? I was like, in my head, I'm like, who's a professional podcaster? You could be like the next Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be so sick. Oh, my God. Can you imagine?
Everybody
Yeah.
says the same thing, like when they're done with our podcast. Oh, he's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get me to do it too?
Yeah.
Are you going to pay my bills? While I'm doing
You have to
it?
do both. You have to do both, and then
This
you
is
transition.
sponsored by Nicole. Literally. Oh,
It's a transition.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's true. You guys are making me think. Okay, your show. Okay.
Well, I got my
Back to the education.
real estate. I was taking the classes.
Yeah.
Fall of 2017.
Before we leave the education, I want to hear something positive. Someone that came back
About
to
what?
you years later and was like, you inspired me.
Okay.
You're an excellent teacher. Do you have any of those
Yep,
stories?
I do.
Yeah.
So, one that's just most recent off the top of my head is
Mm-hmm.
one of my students. I don't know if I should say his name because he might not like that, but
J.R. Cuttingsworth. Yes.
he is one of my clients.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
trying to get him off the couch to buy a house.
Yeah.
and he's
Well, that's a good
he's
story.
looking.
I feel like if they trust you in the classroom, it translates.
Yeah, I've sold former students' parents' houses. They've called me. But one girl, I think she was an 8th grader the last year I was there, and then when she graduated, she got into Princeton,
Nice.
and she messaged me on Instagram to say thank you for like giving her an interest in science, and she
That's
was like
awesome.
pursuing
That's gotta be
science
so
and got into
rewarding.
Princeton. Yeah,
I have an email if I have
So
my
nice.
phone on me. I just
I love
got
my
it.
kids.
Yeah?
I call them my kid, like
Well, they're your kids.
my students.
Yeah. I mean, but that's, to me, forget all the BS. It's that.
That's what was good about it.
That's
Just
exact-
that in the classroom was amazing.
100%.
Loved it so much. It was all the outside administrative stuff, the politics. Like
100%.
when you work for a school that's also a nonprofit, it's a business, right? So you got little Johnny who's doing things wrong that you need to discipline and whatever. And then you got when little Johnny goes to the headmaster to get his discipline, it turns out that little Johnny's parents are donating money to build a new building. And so
course.
they're just like, nah,
Of course.
you know.
course.
And then there's all this there's like a very big transparency problem, in my opinion. Like they'll communicate to the parents things, and that stuff behind the scenes, what they say to little Johnny in the room or to his parents, you don't know. And so like you're kind of left to be, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm enforcing the rules that you're making me enforce. And then now I'm the last one who I don't even know what happened. And I'm not going to know.
A lot of politics.
Yeah, it's super political, yeah.
And I think that's the most difficult part with education is so important. Like, you're helping us raise our children, right? Like, I think people don't get, like, you're not with them most of the day. You are, right?
Yeah.
I'm not. And the fact that it's so, I mean, people are making more money, but it's still not even close to, like, a sustainable living and, like, the way the cost of living has gone
Yeah,
and things
no.
like that. It's crazy.
It's a shame.
Like, it's
Insanity.
crazy. Because by the time they graduate high school, that's it. They're formed.
Yeah.
Like, you can only...
Not to go
yeah,
off
cut me
topic,
off.
but
Yeah.
speaking about cost of living,
Yeah.
my husband went to the Doobie Brothers the other night. 3 beers or 4 beers was $85.
What?
$85.
Stop.
I was like, that's
Oh, it's
insanity.
nuts.
And then 4 hot dogs and another round of drinks was $135, I think
nuts.
he said.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It really is.
Disgusting.
And what, I mean, you're there. What are you going to
I
do?
mean, what's a hot dog? 50 cents? Like
Yeah.
to buy?
Yeah,
That's absurd.
that's crazy.
It's
Disgusting.
wild.
Wow.
Nuts.
Sorry.
No, that's
Like
that's
ADD.
Kind of $100 hot dog world do we live in?
$100.
$100 wieners.
It's Kobe beef. No. Okay, I'm gonna ask a hard question and I'll have you sum it up. What is the reason you left? Was it because now I'm gonna preface this. Did you want to leave education because you were sick of the education and said, well, I got to figure something out? Or was it, I had an itch to do the real estate stuff?
Neither.
Neither.
No.
Okay.
I had a huge problem with something there, and
okay.
vice
Got it.
versa. And
Got
I
it.
probably shouldn't talk about it.
Divulge. Okay,
Yeah.
but it was enough to make you leave education as a whole? Or would you have
Well,
considered going?
no.
Okay.
I was applying for others.
Got
I was
it.
applying for other jobs,
Got
and
it.
I think it was New Hope. I don't know where I was actually because I blocked it out probably, but I was applying for other private school jobs. Now I had, left I had left public school, which is where I got my student teaching and
Right.
stuff, and I stopped getting my continuing ed because I was like, 5 years in, I'm like, what am I
Yeah.
don't need to keep doing this.
Sure.
And in private school, you don't even need a certification. I did have
Right.
2 certifications and a master's,
Right.
but I didn't need to keep up with the public school requirements because I didn't teach there anymore. So the fact that I was looking to apply other places
you
meant I
could have
couldn't
stayed in
apply at public school anymore.
But you could have stayed in you would have stayed in
I was
education.
interviewing at a private school.
So if
and
the
I-
opportunity arose, you would have stayed.
Well, I was interviewing with this principal who was asking me questions, and I'm sitting there like, pretend you're him, and you're asking me something. And I remember just being like, I don't know if I was looking around, and I just thought to myself, I'm not listening to this
Yeah.
guy. I don't even care
Yeah.
about this. And I realized I'm done.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
And I had already gotten my classes.
Yeah.
I had my Jersey classwork done. And
To get the license.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to sit for the test and stuff still.
So you
but
walk out of there,
I was like,
like you pull
That's
off
when
the-
I had that conversation with my parents.
got it. But like I liken it to like a rock video where you like come out and you like pull off the tie. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna take it.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you come out, you have this talk, right? And you're like, that's it, I'm doing it. So
And
then
well,
you do it.
So my dad's usually the practical person. Whenever I want to do something that I enjoy or like, and I know there's like the practical side of me that's like, worst case scenario, don't do that. This
Yeah.
could happen. So very rarely do I not listen to that, but sometimes I just do. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna do it because I have one life. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
My dad's usually that person who's like super practical. Don't do this. That's a dumb idea. Worst case scenario. That was my mom this time. And he's there, do it. So I thought,
I must do it now.
I'm going to do it.
Madeline Jones is going to get into real
did
estate. I love it.
And I didn't study for the exam because I was trying to leave teaching, finish my school year and final exams and all that, have to grade, blah, blah, blah. And I failed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, my mom's like, are you going to study for this? And I was like, I honestly thought I wouldn't have to.
You'd wing
Like
it.
I thought it was
Because
gonna,
the exam is very, very realistic to what you do.
Well, they also
knowing,
do
like-
confusing questions
I'm
and
totally
answers on
kidding.
purpose.
I'm being sarcastic.
Like it's one of those like multiple choice where they all seem like they're super close to each
Yeah.
other, and it's
Yeah.
I finally was like, all right, I got to
realistic.
study.
Yeah.
Right, I was
And
a
then-
teacher. I
and
got
then
to
you
study.
use none of it now. It makes like
No, you don't.
no,
Yeah.
none of it.
That's how the title
I
is,
know.
too.
It's stupid. I mean, the same thing with the leg. How many days for? I don't friggin' know. It's in the computer.
Yes,
Whatever. I have to do CEs every year. You guys every
we
year?
do Well, I have to do it every year because I
Yeah.
have Jersey and PA.
Oh, it's offsets.
Yeah.
Every year with lending.
We have to do every 2 years.
Every year. It's crazy.
Is it the same stuff every year?
Yeah, it's always 20 some hours of the same. I know. You cannot discriminate. You have
Yeah.
to give them the disclosures. You're not allowed to rip them off. I understand. I get it.
The funny thing, the ironic thing about that is that every one of us has to do those, and there's still people that do the wrong thing.
Of
all the time.
course.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Whatever.
And then obviously it's like, oh, I didn't know that. What do you mean you didn't know that?
Yeah, you did.
You have to do it all the time.
Yeah. What's worse? You knew and you did it anyway, or you're ignorant?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You admit, and, like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So when you started, who did you start with? Real estate.
Cola Banker.
Coldwell Banker. mentor or solo team or what'd you do?
Solo. But
Okay.
when I started, that was brought to my attention, and someone asked me to be on their team, and I was like, I don't know what to do. What's the best thing to do? And so I asked the manager there, and at the time, he's like, I can't really tell you what to do. I'm like, I'm not asking you what to do. Do you have like pros and cons of something on this?
It's
Like,
great leadership.
Yeah.
Take both doors.
terrible. I was like, thanks for nothing. He basically made it sound like join a team if you need the money right away. And if you don't need the money right away and you're more concerned about your marketing and you want everything in your name, then you stay on your own.
And here would have been the right answer. It all comes down to the right mentor. If I can stay solo and you're going to give me mentorship, cool. But if you're not, I'm going to go to the team because who cares? None of that matters. Learning how to be an agent, learning how to generate business, that's what you need.
That's what I cared about, learning.
Yeah.
That's all I thought was,
That's it.
if I'm not educated about what I'm supposed to tell the consumer or a seller, or I don't understand the paperwork, what else is there?
Yep.
I'm not going to get anything.
Yep.
I need to be able to know what I'm talking about. That was what was more important.
Yeah. Did you get a good mentor?
They don't have mentorship there, but or at least then they didn't.
Well,
I don't
maybe
know
not
what they
there.
do now,
Yeah.
but they had classes where you could learn like line by line the agreement of sale and line by line the listing contract. So that's what I did.
So
I like that.
You
That
went
was
book
great.
heavy. You studied.
I needed to know the documents.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Got it. Dig it.
Back then, that's what I did. Yeah.
So then when you coming out of the gate, what did you do to start generating business for yourself? Were you tapping your sphere? Like, what are the things you do?
So yeah, they tell you in real estate like contact everyone you know, and I'm like, I don't know anybody. And I'm like, who? Like, go through your phone, like
You gotta know somebody.
You know what I mean? But go through your contact. Like,
Yeah.
here's why I was saying that. I wasn't married,
Yeah.
and I didn't have kids.
Right.
So like, I don't have a school and their friends and their parents and their
Right.
activities.
Right.
Like, those are who I was thinking.
The natural stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that
So
makes
I'm like,
sense.
all right, what's my sphere? And so I'm like, I got the contact list in my phone.
Yeah.
I got a Facebook page, and I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, everyone, like, that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing now. And everyone's like, you're new. And who's going to use I
Let's
got
see the
brand
phone
new
call. Hey, this is Madeline. I want to let you know I'm a realtor now.
crickets.
Awesome. Great. Have a good day.
Yep. Pretty much. I did, though, like a former student's mom.
Yeah.
So I sent out the, like, you go through your CRM and you send out those, like a holiday
Yeah.
campaign, right?
Yeah.
So I set that up. I have nothing to do. I'm like, all right, I'm going to set up all my campaigns, set up my website, do all the things that are like,
Yeah.
the things that
The
no one
shtick.
wants to,
Yeah.
And so I send this Halloween thing out, and I got an email back from the lady. We're going to sell our house, and we want you to come sell it.
It
And
worked?
I'm like, what?
Wow.
Whoa. Now what?
Now I'm like, okay, it was like a $950 price point. I was
First
like-
one?
I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
That's
didn't.
exciting.
They didn't sell because turned out the son, who was then in ninth grade, wanted to finish high school first. So I did get the listing when he graduated.
Oh, there you go.
But at the time, I was like, I don't know. All right, now what?
What do I do?
Yeah. I mean, in theory, I knew
Yeah,
what to do, but I never sat down with someone, like presented anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you did it all yourself?
Well,
Or did someone come with you?
I mean, okay, that's a whole story too. I can't.
That's what we're here for.
Well, I don't want to throw people under the bus,
You can call
I'm not going to say
names.
names.
Yeah, you don't
Don't
have
say
to.
names.
Okay, so somebody agreed to come with me.
Can we agree on the name, though?
No, I'm going to make it up. If you want to name them something, we can. But this person agreed to come with me to New Jersey. It was in Titusville. And so I'm driving there. They're with me in the car, pulling in the street. She says, I just want you to know I can't speak at this. I said, what? She goes, I'm not allowed to speak. I said, what are you talking about? She said, I don't have a Jersey license. I was like, what? Okay, first of all, it dawned on me, yeah, she doesn't have that. Why did you say you would come with me if you didn't have a Jersey license? You can't speak. And I didn't. I was so in my own, blinders on with
Yeah.
getting the comps and putting
Yeah.
the stuff together. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was there, but didn't help do anything. So
Like,
actually turned out to let me know like I was good. I didn't need
Yeah.
someone, you know?
that was it. You were in the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like,
That's good.
my manager later was like, I told her not to go with you. And he got all pissed off. He go, I told her no. And I'm there like, I didn't know.
But you, in that moment, you realized you're like, I can do this.
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
got it. Yeah.
And I think it was comfortable because I knew her already. Because I knew her son, taught her kid 2 years in a row. So
Yeah.
I had interaction. Yeah. Wasn't a stranger.
So the funniest thing, though, about you is that initially in your mind, you're like, I don't know anybody. What am I going to do? But now, your sphere is your biggest source of business by far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you are.
It is.
You are. I don't know if you're Miss Newtown, but you know everyone and everything and all the
I don't
restaurants
know
and all.
everybody.
You do.
I think when I moved to Newtown, I didn't know that many people. I'm from
Well,
Yardley. I
I
lived
can
in
only
Yardley.
judge it now.
But when I moved to Newtown, what I did is I went out and I got to know people just by going out. And when I got into real estate, I had even more time during the day to do that. Like when I was a
Right.
teacher, you're not anywhere. You're in school during the day. You're
Right.
you're not going out. And so I had all this free time to like make my own schedule. And so it was like,
Yeah.
meeting people out. And
Yeah.
so that's how
That's your thing.
the gym,
Yeah.
some of that, yeah.
Is it still your thing? Is that how you do it today still?
Going out?
Yeah. Just shaking the trees, is like I say.
Yeah,
So
I
the
guess.
coconuts come down.
Yeah.
I do it too.
I like to meet new people. I mean,
Yeah.
you never know where something. I like to help other people with their small businesses, you know. So it's sometimes not benefit to me, at least not immediately, but sometimes a benefit to the other person. Like I'll meet like a roofer, and then I wind up. My clients need new roofs,
Right.
and so that person gets business from me, and so then I say like, all right, well, we've got a business relationship now, and so I'm your realtor. Right? You're going to refer me whenever you have business to refer. And they're like, absolutely, yeah. So, and you just hope that they reciprocate.
Well, they reciprocate.
That.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, even though you don't overtly give yourself enough credit, you're very good at that. Like, you're very
I like to
very
put
good at
people together.
Yeah.
I'm a
very good
connector,
at that.
I think.
Yeah. Well, you are a connector.
So are
don't
you.
think-
So are you.
Yeah, but you're very good. But that's like I think that's your superpower when it comes to cultivating real estate relationships.
It's
and
like,
business.
I actually made a post this morning. I don't sell houses. I sell trust. Like, you're not going to use me unless you trust me. You might not know me. So if you don't know me, you can't trust me yet, right? So you have to establish that. Like, why should I believe that you're the best person to help me do anything that I have
Right.
to do? That's like the biggest financial thing that I'm going to ever do in my life,
Yeah, that makes sense.
you know?
Yeah.
But I also think being a teacher and I enjoy teaching. I enjoy educating people about things. So sometimes I'm better at that than other people, and I'm very like linear about it. Like I'm not like this and then that and then this and then this and then people are like, I can't follow that. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right? Just get to the point. Here's what's happening.
Yeah.
Here's this. Like I'll tell sellers, don't do dual agency. And they're like, why? And I say, because you're hiring me and you're paying me to represent you.
Yeah.
And if you're paying me to represent you and then I bring the buyer, then now I represent both sides of the transaction
Conflict.
and I can't advise you anymore. I'm a communicator now. Why would you want that? And they're like, oh, yeah, true. I don't want that. But then they get afraid, like, well, what if you have a buyer? We're just not going to get them then? And I said, no, I'm not going to not show my buyer your property. I'll give it to someone else that
Right.
I trust
Right.
and refer it and give them a referral fee, or they'll give me a referral fee and they'll have the buyer.
Yeah, that makes
They'll
sense.
have good representation.
Smart.
And you're not losing somebody. You're not losing a buyer, but now you still have your representation, you know?
So have you fallen in love with real estate to the extent that you did with education, you think?
I do miss teaching to a degree, but this is much more freedom. I'm making more money, spending more money.
Good point, though. Very good point, because
Way more.
everyone that thinks it's all $1 million listings, I mean, it's a grind.
I'm making more money, but the fact that I'm spending more, really, maybe
That's
it does
the
come out in the wash.
Right.
I haven't really
Right.
done the math on that,
Right.
but,
Right.
I'm paying for my own health care.
Right.
And then you've got all the marketing that you're paying for that you don't have as a teacher. There's a lot of going out. I always try to pay. Unless my lender comes with me, then they always wind up paying. For some reason, the lender feels obligated to do that, it seems like. I have some really good, generous friends who
I
are
can do a
lenders.
loan. He can do a loan. I'm just going to buy his steak. Okay.
But you're always paying for something, it seems like. Yeah.
That's
Whether
the-
it's your
the nature of
CE or your
Yeah, it's the nature of it. I mean, it is what it is.
newsletter or your lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Or your lunch. Lunch is important. It's an important meal.
It is.
How long were you at Colwell for?
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
then-
and I wasn't going to leave there. I actually just got a random call from a friend of mine who was at Berkshire Hathaway, and he said, do you have any interest in talking to my manager about coming here? And normally I'm like, no. But at that time, I was working with Marty Milner, who was leaving to go to Keller Williams. And he's like, do you want to come with me to Keller Williams? And I was like, oh, you're leaving? So I was kind of in this position to make a decision, and he asked me to interview at Berkshire, which I hadn't done prior to going to Coldwell Banker. I hadn't interviewed them there. So I thought, oh, well, this is the one place I didn't talk to. So I was like, okay, can't hurt. Let's get some information, right? And I'm a big proponent of that. Get information, and then you don't do anything with it if you don't want to. But find out.
Right.
So, yeah, I loved everything they had to say, and wound up going there. So 2 years at Coldwell Banker, and then I'm trying to think how many years now. It's 5, I guess.
At Berkshire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever meet Warren Buffett?
No.
I mean, he doesn't do random pit stops at all the.
No. I think he's, not involved.
Yeah, I think he's done.
You know.
He's out. He's a cool dude, though.
I know. Much respect. What's he like? Top 5 companies?
God even knows
Yeah.
what the heck he is.
Berkshire, yeah.
And he's so cool. You just want, you don't have to be a tool and, to be successful. He's just so laid back. I like that about him.
He lives in the same house he's lived in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
That's why he has money, because he doesn't spend it.
Yeah.
He's an investor, right? He
like
just knows
that.
how to invest his money.
Yeah. He's just flat out whatever. I drink a Coke, drive a normal car.
Right?
I'm worth a bajillion.
Right?
Legit
Love it.
bajillion.
You think he still drives?
Oh, maybe he doesn't. I didn't think about that. It's true.
Do you think he has a driver? I don't know.
I think
I
he's
don't
a
even know.
driver.
Probably.
I mean, to that level.
But to me, that's the definition of a boss. They always say your actions speak louder than your words, but then you're on social media and it'd be like, "Whoa, look at me what I just did," and everyone just all this smoke, but he's just nope, he's just the ultimate mic
Doesn't
drop.
care.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's true.
I agree.
I will never be like that. Because when I do, holy crap, look at me! So, whatever. What are you going to do? Some of us are just born this way.
But when you have your own podcast.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm proudly sponsored by Nicole Malcolm. Thank you. So what are your hopes and dreams at this point in your life? Professionally
that's,
and personally.
deep.
Both. I want to do both.
Professionally, I would just like to be able to be comfortable in this position, have consistent business, and, eventually retire if I want to. I don't see that happening.
You won't retire.
Anytime soon.
No.
But, people, what do you strive to do? You want to enjoy your life, and you want to be able to be comfortable doing that.
What does enjoy life
So you got to
look like
make
for you?
money so you can have money when you're not working later, I guess.
That's true. That makes sense.
But I like helping people. I like doing this. And people are like, oh, it's Happy Friday. And I'm like, it's not a thing. It's not, because I work every day. And I'm happy to not have a Friday.
Happy Friday. It's the same as Monday.
Exactly. Sometimes Friday's Monday.
That's right.
But it's okay, because I would rather work than not work.
Yeah.
Right? Because what's ultimately
Sure.
what's going to happen when you don't have any business? You need to work.
Do you think there'd ever be enough money where you'd be like, I'm done? Just in general. I'm talking like, see, my wife and I do
I
this
don't know.
game. My wife and I do this game, and she'll be like, what if? And then in the beginning, I'd be like, and she'd be like, you know what, you're no fun. And I'm like, you know what, you're right, I am no fun. I was like, I do want to play this game. So now we play this game. Like, is there such a thing as enough money for you?
Is there?
For you, I'm asking. I'll answer.
Oh, well,
think?
I wanted you said
My
brought the
answer,
game up.
So the answer is there's enough money for me to stop doing the things that I don't want to do, but there's things that I like to do in my profession that I would want to continue to do.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I actually enjoy this, and I enjoy lending. I enjoy creative lending. So, like, if there's it's not just a 800 credit score, 20% down. I mean, it's cool. It pays the bills. But, like, if someone comes and there's, like, a challenge. It's kind of cool with me.
I can see that.
Because I can provide value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Or, like, even if a deal comes in where I can make or break it, and I call the listing agent and be like, you're going to take this deal because I'm so freaking good. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of a thing. And it works sometimes.
Confidence.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So those kind of things.
If I were a listing agent and a lender called me about their buyer and said that, I'd be like,
you're a douche. Like, yeah.
it would depend on how you said it, though.
So here's
it would depend.
So it's an interesting.
It's the approach is important.
I'm so glad you
that.
brought this up. So what I do, tell me if this is better. 9 times
But I know
out of
you
10,
already, so I'm biased.
Okay.
But go ahead.
But so what'll happen is the agents that'll refer me to business, like, all right, call the agent. I never initially call the agent, and here's why I don't. I think that as soon as, hi, I'm Chad, I'm the lender. We're amazing. I can't wait to work with you. It's the most common thing in the world.
Dr. Levine.
Yeah, no. So what I do, is
mortgage doctor.
I send a text, and the text is usually, "Hey, my name is Chad. My client just sent the offer in. Right? If you have any questions, please call me anytime. I'm available to discuss it. But I want you to know this is the type of experience you can expect from me. I'm going to be highly communicative. We're going to hit all of our dates. This is my cell phone. If you have any questions about the transaction, call me anytime."
How does that work?
So
is that good?
It's the first layer. So what I do is I'll send that initially, and I see if they respond. Because I always feel like if you call them, like, I know, another call. Oh, yeah. Like, it's just it's the response you get. So I layer it, right? Mm-hmm. And I base the response off of my next move.
Okay.
So if it's a thumbs up, okay, fine. If it's a response, thank you so much for your... Yeah, that's an MK. That's an MK. But if I get no response, I'm freaking calling you, man. Like,
a no response.
No response.
No, a no response is a
A no response. Yeah, but
that's worse.
A no response is I'm calling you.
No matter the agent, like.
How many of them respond? Do a good majority?
I would say 75%. But I will tell you.
That's a good percentage.
I'm going to give you a broad, synopsis of mine. A non-responsive to me is not as high of a producing agent. And here's why. I've always found that the most successful agents are the most likable, sociable, responsive, and they're respectful of everyone in the transaction.
That's true. I experienced that as well.
If they're not, they're dicks. I mean, I'm just being honest. And again, tell me this.
It's interesting from a lender's perspective because I don't see it like that.
That's my perspective.
Of course, it's the same. It's a different level. I'm
this
different.
Is my theory,
I'm not a lender.
Right?
Yeah.
You have lenders that you love, right? Like your Kristas and we work together, and people that you love, like respect and appreciate. Yeah. They're not pushy. They're there to support you and vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Right. So my only thing is I'm just asking for that level of respect in return. So do I take it personally if you're like, oh, another lender? Yeah, I'm not asking you for coffee. I'm just simply trying to win the deal.
Yeah. I respect that. You should be trying to win the deal.
Yeah.
To me, when you said you think, oh, you're a douche or whatever, I don't think it depends on, is the lender just calling it in because they have to or they've been asked to?
Fair enough.
Then you can kind of feel that. Or is the lender really advocating for the buyer? And I've seen a difference. And I don't know the lender sometimes at all. And I get that call.
Yeah.
And I'm impressed by it.
That's
because
good.
what it says to me is the agent's on top of it. the lender's on top of it. Probably whoever they're using for title is going to be on top of it. And that is a smoother transaction and a more open, transparent, and communicative transaction.
What a lovely perspective. Yeah. I love that.
Like, that's going to be good for everybody.
It's a great perspective.
But isn't it?
I wish everyone had that perspective.
Because why are you doing that? Why are you advocating in that way? There's a difference between, oh, I already read that on the piece of paper.
Yeah.
I don't need for you to call me to tell me, oh, yeah, this is their credit score. This is how much they're pre-qualified for. They're good to go.
Right.
Okay, I mean, I see that.
Well, usually, I'll tell you what I think the question that has changed it for me is there anything I can do to help? I always say, is there anything I can do to help give us an advantage? And to me, that's saying I'm calling to try and help have the offer stand out.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm doing it. So if I can gain a competitive advantage, fine. And if you want to call me a douche, I'm just back to where I started anyway.
But I think you have such an outgoing personality and you're a good listener. I don't think that if you picked up the phone to make that call that anybody would think that.
Well, some people don't give me the opportunity.
Right, okay. That's the 25%.
That's the problem.
Okay.
So the problem is, now there have been a few.
Yeah.
There's one high-producing agent in Bucks County.
But see, you said,
But
this
still,
is where I said I disagreed with you,
Yeah.
but you just agreed.
Yeah.
You said there's a high-producing agent.
Yeah.
So it's not always
That's true.
the high-producing agent
That's
is the
true.
most outgoing,
Fair.
friendly, fair, wants everybody to... No, because
Fair.
some want... they might think, and it's not just high-producing agents, it's a lot of agents, might think that in order for my client to win, so to speak, you have to lose. But I don't look at it like that. I look at it like this. Here's the item that you want to buy, whatever it is. House, in this case. Seller wants it for this, and the buyer wants it for this, right? The seller wants the most and every benefit to them that they can get, and the buyer wants it for the same thing, but for the lowest price and the lowest, things they have to, it kind of give to, whatever it is, money down, inspections, whatever. You can't have both of those things at the same time for the same item. So either the buyer loses everything and the seller gets everything they want. That's not that's a very tenuous
icky.
transaction. People don't feel good when that happens. And buyers, if they get everything and the seller gives everything to give the buyer everything, the buyer gets everything, seller gets nothing, it's the same thing. So seller can give a little bit, buyer can give a little bit. Now you've got this little gap in the middle where everybody's given or compromised something, not something crazy. I can give that and I feel okay about it. And I can give this and I can feel okay about it. Now you're close to agreeing, or you've already agreed. Are you going to lose the deal over $1,000? This is what people do. They nitpick to the littlest thing. You're going to lose the buyer, put your house back on the market, have to disclose all the inspections they just did to someone new, have the stigma on your house that says something must be wrong with it, maybe have to take a price reduction over $1,000. Stick with the buyer that you already have that's committed to the process. And obviously there are exceptions to that, right? Maybe it is worth leaving and starting over. I'm not saying
wise.
all the time, but
That's very wise.
it's can I win and you win at the same time? I think so.
And everyone walks away
Everybody,
happy.
yeah. But if you're going to come at me with some crazy ask, I'm not going to just compromise because I said compromise is the best thing to do. No,
Right.
if that's not in the best interest of my buyer or my seller, no.
Right.
So there's a lot of gray area, I
Yeah.
think, in this business.
That's good. That's your...
Except for the numbers, right? Numbers are numbers.
Well, yeah. But your answers are very well thought out. And I think that's...
I'm an analytical science teacher.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's deep. You
Yeah.
actually just converted me.
To
No,
what?
not to analytical science, but at least restored my faith in the whole... And not everyone thinking I'm a douche.
I don't
when
think
call.
everybody thinks the way I do, though. My friends who are
Chris does, the cameraman does. Not this guy again. Before I cut you off,
Yeah.
so that professionally, just want to keep doing what you're doing, do it in a way that sustains you and builds a retirement. What about personally?
I don't know. I'm good personally. I
Yeah.
like my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Like, do you want to live on a beach somewhere? Like, what's...
Sometimes I think it would be nice to move to a cool location like that, but then the practical side of me is you live in a condo by yourself that you just renovated everything in. What do you need? You need more than that?
Right.
You need more space? No.
Right.
But like, I'd like to look out the window at some waves or,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I was, maybe
Yeah. I don't know. Just
need more business.
What about you? I never asked you that question.
What's that?
What does it look like?
Now
for
you're at a
you?
personal,
What does it look like for me? in the
professional
future?
goals.
Down.
I will work till I die.
That's it.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
No, like Malibu or.
No, because I want to be with my family.
Okay. All right. I'm just curious. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little Florida part time down the road. I think.
Like
Yeah.
with a house, like you own it,
Yeah, like a condo, like no maintenance. Like my wife and
Okay.
I'll do like a couple months.
but like you can't rent one. Like just
I don't know why I
Airbnb
can't.
it?
Bro. I guess I could.
I'll just go on vacation once a month.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it too. I could keep going, but thank you for coming.
thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. You guys are
Even
fun.
though Chad hogged up the whole time and talked.
I always do.
And I just sat here.
Why do you invite me? Why don't you just do these things?
No, 'cause you're so good at
She doesn't want to interrupt you.
it.
No, seriously, we had fun. We appreciate
Thank you so
coming
much.
on. We're gonna bring you on again in the future.
Okay.
I actually want to do a special on like Newtown. Like,
Okay.
I feel like we've never done that, and like I feel like you would have
That'd
been
be cool.
good, like food and shopping, and you're
Oh,
like
yeah, that's
you're like
fun.
the Newtown person. So I wanted to like, but he
Don't
just
tell
cut
him.
me
Don't
off.
tell Mark.
Yeah, whatever. He's fine. I said it, Mark. Thank you for watching another edition of the Rockstar Closers podcast. You can follow us on all your socials at Rockstar Closers. And to my powerhouse co-host, you're the best.
You're the best.
Thank you, Nicole. Madeline, to a Vogue magazine coming soon.
Dr. Levine. It's been a pleasure.
Peace out.
So how you gonna do it? I'm gonna trade my clerk for a rockstar dame. I'd even get my brother to change his game. Cause we all just wanna work with title rock stars and sell some hilltop houses closing 15 more. The cities come easy and the closings go quick. We'll all stay busy cause we just don't quit and we'll